I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo! Here what's popping? What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, man, Friday. Happy Friday. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Lucario?
I'm chilling, man. Just out here living life. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoying the day, man. Because, you know, that's what you got to do. You got to enjoy these moments. You feel me?
I'm telling you, man. Wait, I don't know. How's the weather where you at? Because it was really nice where I'm at today.
It's getting better though. It's like in the 40s. It's supposed to be like in the 60s soon.
Oh.
So you know, for the next like week or so. But
yeah,
man, that's you know, I want that early spring. You feel me? Didn't it back in the day? It used to be spring as soon as it turned March or some shit. I remember.
Well, you know the groundhog saw its shadow, so that's
right. So it's like fuck.
Extra weeks of winter. That's what they say.
That's crazy. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the motherfucking building. Shout out to my dude Aaron, Behind the Lens TV, Monogamous Player, June Sports, Studio Her Music, Duke Alex, Golden Binda, Demetrius, Monogamous Player in the building, Frankie Shy, Charlie Kiefer in the building. What's going on? Our Gully. What's popping? Jay Bizzle in the building. Jay Bizzle, I actually am going to use one of your comments for today's show. This is what gave me the idea for today's show. Shout out to Unique 79 in the building. Shout out to Sim Bomb. What's popping with you? Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Corey 2S. What's good with you? Ox in the building. What's up? Shout out to you, Martavius. What's good? Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Magic Mike in the building. His Holiness in the building. What's going on? Appreciate everybody tuning in for the show. Cardio King in the building. What's going on? Shout out to everybody. Phoenix is up in the building. And real quick, before we get into all the stuff, man, I want you guys to remember that the sale is still on. So make sure you guys go here and get this shit.
The dating game sucks for you, doesn't it? I know. And the reason why it sucks is because there's certain things that you don't know about women and dating. And this is why you should get my new audio program, What Men Wish They Knew About Women. In this program, I'm going to be teaching you one big mistake you're making on the first date that puts you directly into the friend zone. I'm going to talk about texting mistakes you're making to turn women off. And I'm also going to teach you how to be the sexually attractive guy that women want to hook up with and or be in a long-term relationship with, and much more. Now, in this program, I have my lady, April MC, and she's going to be telling you the truth from a woman's perspective about what makes a woman attracted to you. All right, so make sure that you go to shoplocario.com
shoplocario.com right now to get your copy of this audio program, and it's on sale from now up until March 15th. Okay, so make sure you go to shoplocario.com and get your copy today. And that's pretty much it. And I'm out of here, guys. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm going. I'm out.
Yeah, so make sure you guys go get that shit. Go get that. Go to shoplocario.com.
After March 15th, it's going to be way more expensive. It's on sale now, meaning it's at a discounted price now. So make sure y'all get that.
So make sure y'all go get that shit right now. Also, make sure that you guys go to CunninghamElements.com. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get the parfum and the soap. Go to Cunningham Elements.
Elements right now. Right now, we got the designer inspired for Tom Ford's Effin' Fabulous, man. So make sure you guys pick that up, man. Go to the Cunningham Soaps page and pick your soap. We got rose, we got lavender, we got lemon mint, and we got the Tom Ford Effin' Fabulous. And we also got the masculine identity soap, as well as the fragrance masculine identity and masculine identity sport. So make sure you guys get, the spring is coming, man. You got to smell good, man. You got to smell good out here, man. When the warmer weather hit, oh man, you got to smell good, man. You feel me? Because you know how quick and easy it is to get musty in the warm weather. You feel me? So make sure you guys get your fragrances, man.
Real talk, real talk. And guys, make sure that you guys also go to shoplocario.com. You understand?
Yeah.
Make sure you go to shoplocario.com. And again, right here, we got the what men wish they knew about women program. And it already has five-star reviews already. You feel what I'm saying? Already. So make sure you guys go and get this. I'm telling y'all need to get up on this. Go to shoplocario.com to get that cracking. Also get online dating consultation with myself in April. So make sure you guys do this to step up your game, because there's a lot of women on online dating right now that you could be hooking up with, going out with, getting shit cracking right at this instant. But you guys, if you're playing around and not really stepping up your game, I don't know what to tell you. And also make sure you guys get all the other products, the Massive Game Collection, Master the Vetting Process, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day ebook and audiobook, Looks Don't Matter ebook, and all the other stuff on shoplocario.com. It's a lot of shit on here, so make sure you guys get that cracking. All right. Also, make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com to join the Masculine Identity Membership so that you guys can get on the Zoom calls of Miles every Monday. Make sure you guys do that. Also, go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy Membership. Right now on the Bad Boy Membership, we got Women Come and Go, How to Stay Emotionally Unshaken When She Walks Away. So make sure you guys check that out on the Bad Boy Membership. And last but not least, make sure that you guys go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario to get on the Patreon. Get that going. So you guys can get on the Bad Boy Show. We do current events and we spit that heavy game. You feel me? So make sure you guys do that and get that going. And it's only $10. You get 4 shows a month for $10. I mean, come on.
That's great.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's great value right there, man.
So y'all need to go and get that shit cracking. But yeah, so today we're talking about why you keep attracting women you're not into. Understand? Now what happened is that a lot of guys, what they do is that they go out here, and a lot of dudes, they are out here talking to different women and all this other stuff. And the main thing that I hear a lot of times is guys say, I can get the 4s and the 5s that want to talk to me, or they give me the choosing signals, but the 8s, 9s, and 10s, they just don't pay attention to me. The baddies that I want don't want to fuck with me, right? And so I want to show you this comment from Jay Bizzle that I saw the other day, right? So he said, because I did a video or something, dealing with women with high interest. So he said, I get what you're saying, Locario, but let's be realistic. How many of us guys will find a woman that we are attracted to that will look at us as high interest? I've been on this earth for 40 years and haven't found a woman that I was highly attracted to and the feelings were mutual.
That only happens to like 10% of men in the world. I appreciate the game you give, but the game you teach is mostly for like celebrities or general attraction dudes. If there is a way for a regular looking dude like me that's overweight slightly to find a woman I'm attracted to that's highly attracted to me, then I will understand. If you have a program teaching me how to find women that's highly attracted to you, please respond to this. All right. So, guys, make sure that, you go to the badboymembership.com, because that's the thing that's going to actually help you to learn this stuff and to understand this stuff. You see what I'm saying? But the problem is that for a lot of you guys, what happens is you are having problems and issues attracting the women that you want, because part of you thinks that you can't get them. You understand? Right. That's really where it starts from. It stems from your mindset, right? So in your mind, you're thinking, oh, well, these types of women wouldn't really want me. These types of women are harder to get. These types of women are, off limits to a guy like me. Even though you don't think you're thinking that, you are thinking that. You see? Because the thing is that even, for example, with what Jay Bizzle wrote, right? Check this out. I want to show y'all something real quick again, right? So he said, the game we teach is mostly for like celebrities or general attraction dudes. And then he said, is there a way for a regular looking dude like me? So what happens is this: he's already put himself in a position to where there are all these other guys who are better than me. And the guys that are better than me get the woman that I really want. So if the guys that are better than you get the woman that you really want, then that means you can't get the women you really want. You see what I'm saying? In your own mind, you've already created a situation where it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because when you want a particular woman or you're attracted to a particular woman and you think that, damn, well, women like this won't want me or won't be attracted to me, and they're only attracted to these other type of guys, or these other type of guys get shit cracking, then what you've essentially done is that you have created a situation where when a woman talks to you and experiences you, she's going to experience the guy who thinks he's not good enough. And when she experiences the guy that she thinks isn't good enough, then she's not going to be attracted to that guy. And then the cycle's going to continue. You see what I'm saying? But Miles, what's your thoughts on that shit, though?
Well, so when you think you look regular, there's no way you think you can match up with a quote unquote attractive woman.
Right.
Do you understand? Again, the female is a reflection of the man. Mm-hmm. And it's also going to be a reflection on what you think of yourself. Mm-hmm. The reason why you think you can't get any attractive women is not because you're not finding women that are actually attractive. It's because within the game, we're subconsciously always looking for a woman to reflect us. Mm-hmm. But if we think we're just average looking, no matter what woman we talk to, if she shows any type of interest, we're automatically going to look at her as unattractive. Why? Because we see ourselves as unattractive. Mm-hmm. That's the part that's going to fuck guys like Jay Bizzle up forever. Until you love yourself, until you think you're attractive, you're always going to look at the chicks that show you interest as unattractive.
Right.
It's just how it is. Because again, when you're looking at the mirror, you have to smile first before the reflection in the mirror smiles. Mm-hmm. So it's like, unless I think I look good, none of the women that I have a mutual attraction with is going to look good to me.
Right.
And so therefore, because I already think of myself as less attractive, like this is where the psychology of leagues start to come in. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, she's out of my league because she looks like this and so on and so forth. Or I'm a little bit overweight, so there's no way I could get a skinny girl, or there's no way I could get, a fit girl or whatever. Mm. Like it's a lot of it. A lot of it is psychology, bro. A whole lot of it is psychology, because check this out. If you don't think you look good, chances are you're not going to go to All right, here we go. We got 661. You're on live with Lakaria Miles. Name, age, city. Where did you send it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. J Mars 26. What's up?
Are you on speaker?
Yeah. Only because I gotta say this real quick because I'm getting my car from this, and I have to say this real quick. Can you hear me?
Where did you send it?
To Miles.
Okay. Is that you said your name is what? Oh, I see it now. I see it. I got you. Yeah. All right, we got it. All right, go ahead, bro. We got you.
All I want to say is, hey, I really appreciate everything y'all do. I just fucked up. I was doing some bullshit. I tried to cheat the game, and like Mr. Lucario's old video said, when you cheat the games are always gonna show you like what how you fucked up. So pretty much, I got into a fucking relationship because I let the girl sleep over the first night. She came over 2 hours away. It was at 1 a.m. she came through. And from there, I was like, oh, I knew if I let her sleep over, I could keep this shit up. So I was just keeping that shit up, and I rushed that shit. I was even trying to get a job near her, and I was like, okay, I'll stay over there temporarily. And it ended off on some emotional shit, and pretty much she said, I need space, and I knew immediately. I was like, see, this is why I need to listen to the game. The whole time I knew that's what I was fucking up.
Oh my God.
So you try to get a job near her?
Yeah, you try to get a job near her?
Yeah, because I was like, oh, this. I knew some better like job opportunities down that way, and I was like, oh, I can go get over there if you just let me stay over here temporarily. I'll go back home on the weekend.
So tell me how much.
How much? What?
How much glitter was coming out of this bitch's pussy?
No, hey, Miles, look, honestly, this is my whole problem. I was talking to a lot of women online, but I was lazy to get in person, so it was slow online. So this woman, I was hit up on Hinge. I had over 300 matches. All these women were saying no, and I was trying to get them to link up, just come through. She came through. I got thirsty, and then I let that happen because of thirst. So I knew I was thirsty.
Yeah. You see, that's what happens when you forget your standard, when you forget your masculine identity, and you stop being consistent. That's exactly what happens. Because I've had situations like that before too, where I shit been slow on meeting attractive chicks that I find attractive, or shit been slow on online dating, and so I let shit slide. Like, oh yeah, and this ain't recently, but oh yeah, I'll meet you halfway. Oh yeah, we could do this. Oh yeah, we could do that. And I bend the rules just a little bit, just because damn, it's been real slow. I haven't had a date in a minute. It always fucks up, bro. It always fucks up. See, and real quick, shout out to my guys on the Masculine Identity membership. We've been talking about how to implement systems, man. And this week we're going to be talking about dating systems. So, and when you implement systems, it's a whole other mindset than just, having game or being consistent. When having systems in your shit is like being able to set it and forget it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like your consistency goes to 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, go ahead, Cole.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, like, this is why I'm following the vetting process. I did get emotionally attached, I noticed, and I was like, what the fuck? Like what? Like I was trying to keep it player for the, in the beginning, but I said, bro, you can't half-ass do the game. That's why this happened, because I thought, well, she's coming to me 2 hours away, and I'm making her, work for it, but you're letting her stay over like 1 to 2 nights. It's like, come on. So
I have reason to believe that you are suffering from chronic bitch dependency.
Chronic bitch dependency. Oh man. Woo.
That's great.
So putting the numbers game it does matter, because otherwise you're gonna end up settling for a bitch that's showing somewhat high interest, and
Facts.
that's where it all filtered.
Facts. Yeah, man. You gotta stay real consistent, bro. You gotta look, let me tell you something. Them times when shit gets slow, or when you believe you're in a drought, that is when your consistency is truly challenged.
Right.
Okay.
You understand? Because it's like the game is baiting you, testing you. Like, are you gonna maintain, nigga, or are you gonna be a bitch and try to bend the rules just so you could get closer to the female? You get what I'm saying? And if you try to bend the rules to get close to a female, you always gonna get fucked up. Always.
That's a fact.
Exactly. That's true.
And guess what? She can smell it on you too. That's why she says she needs space. She's like, get away from me. Like, no, and no offense to you, my brother, please. But this is what was going on in her mind. She was like, get away from me, you bitch ass nigga. I could tell you broke rules to the game. Yeah. She was like, I could tell you broke rules to the game to try to be with me and to try to get with me.
Mm-hmm.
Saying because remember I told you, chicks already know they ain't shit. They already know this. So she's asking herself, why he got me coming through late and spending the night and shit. He don't really know me like that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Why is he trying to get a job near me? I'm only 2 hours away. He just met me. What's wrong with this nigga?
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, so I just wanted to like fill that up because I knew like when she said I needed space and it led up that conflict and shit, I was like already saying like, bro, yes, this is patches that are like bullshit, but the first step that you fucked up was on the first night. Like, come on.
First night, nigga? God damn, that pussy was everything.
I'm gonna be real, really, like I said, I was really just like, man, I'm having to turn down this woman, and she don't want to come through. I'm like, fuck, this woman just said she'll come through, and I just had got back home to Palmdale. I was in LA, and I was like, she's trying to come through 2 hours away. I was thinking like, oh, that's so good, but like, come on, like that's the bare minimum. I have to stop pedestalizing this shit.
And don't ever say that shit again. Don't ever say those words again. Those are words reserved for bitches on social media. Don't say bare minimum. Don't say bare minimum ever again. Don't say it. Just don't say it. I mean, do what you want, my nigga. Like, I'm just saying, when I hear the word bare minimum, I just immediately envision a bitch on the podcast, like a stupid bitch on the podcast. Like, as soon as I hear that shit, like, it's just, oh man.
But yeah, I just want to say that. I got
all right, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for sharing your story, and thanks for letting us, share the teachable moment, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Yeah, got to follow the vetting process, or you will fuck up your life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. Appreciate you, brother. And come through with some more music, man, when you get a chance. You feel me?
Oh, I got you. Thank you.
All right, bro. Take it easy. All right.
And shout out to Justin. He said, thank you, Lucario and April, for the new program. It's fire, heavy game. Left a review, of course. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure you guys go get that cracking.
Efosa, what's going on? Where did you send it?
This is a free call.
Oh, yeah, we got 2 free calls from Jay Bizzle. So go ahead, Efosa. He was on that.
All right, Efosa got one of the free calls already. Okay, Efosa, go ahead, bro.
So a good girl is the woman.
Wait. Stop. Start over. Did I hear you say a good girl?
No, hold on. Listen.
No. You enunciate, nigga. You need to slow down and say all of the syllables to each word. All of the syllables to each word. That's what you need to do.
They call them free Fosa.
Well, let me make it over. A good girl is a woman who follows my instructions, even though it involves sex. It's not necessarily approved.
Wait, you say it again?
I'm saying that a good girl can be like for example, who follows my instructions, even though it involves sex, like a slut. Like a slut is a good girl, and a good girl is not necessarily approved.
So I'm confused. So you're saying a good girl isn't necessarily what? A prude? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Is that what
what's your question though? I'm trying to
you're gonna be a slut. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be a slut. You know what I'm saying? You follow a man instructions sexually.
So wait, folks, what's your question? I'm confused. What are you trying to understand?
I'm saying that people misunderstood what good girl actually means. Like, people got the word good girl wrong. Good girl is not a girl with a law secretary who doesn't like things like that. A good girl is like a woman who follows my instructions, maybe like a slut. A slut could be a good girl. Or like you follow my instructions, like if the person the man says only such a dick, if he obeys him, that's a good girl to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see what you're saying. So, well, this is the problem. So, the whole idea of a quote unquote good girl is always stemmed in the idea of sex. So if she's fucking, oh, she's not a good girl. If she's not fucking, then she's a good girl. That's where men look at it. But that whole idea is flawed because it's stemming from the premise of sex and thinking that her having sex equals bad, her not having sex with a bunch of dudes equals good. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is that, you know, this whole idea of, you know, a good girl, you understand what I'm saying? It just really stems from men's general insecurity about women's sexuality. So that's where that stems from. So when you say that a slut can be, a quote unquote slut can be a good girl, then objectively, yeah, because it's not really a big deal as far as sex is concerned. But what happens is that when they say good, they're not talking about her behavior. In general, they're talking about her behavior sexually. You see what I'm saying? But again, this goes back to the whole idea of how guys look at sex and think of sex in a negative way. Because if you notice, there's no positive word for a woman who likes sex. Or a woman who likes to have sex. Either she's a whore, she's a slut, she's promiscuous, she's a Jezebel. There's literally no one word that describes a woman who likes to have a lot of sex in a positive way. You see
that's crazy. Isn't that crazy?
I'm saying it's like
that's crazy.
You see what I mean? So that's how that goes.
Miles, you got something to say, Miles?
Yeah, I was gonna say. So I don't. You said it, but I don't even think you heard yourself say it. You said that doesn't mean good to me. A good girl is a good girl. So a good girl is a girl that's going to, you know, follow my instruction. So that's what I need you to understand. As long as you're the leader of the relationship, you get to define what you get to define. You get to define what's good. Do you understand that? So it's not so when you're talking, you got to be careful that you're not trying to live up to the standards of other people or what other people think is good. So always remember that when it comes to good, bad, and all that other shit, you decide what it is, because it has, in order for it to be good, it has to be good to you. In order for it to be bad, it has to be bad to you. The bottom line is you get to decide what the fuck it is, no one else.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to me, being a slut is good to me. You know what I'm saying? Slut is good to me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So as long as you know that it's all about what you think, nothing else matters. Like, there's no need to question it anymore.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
All right. All righty, folks. Well, we appreciate the call, fam.
Appreciate the call, Lifosa.
Take care, man.
All right. Take it easy, brother. All right. We still got one free call left?
Yeah, so we got one free call left, people. So if you want to call up, 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we'll get to your question. But Miles, you keep going because you got the call came in while you was talking.
Oh, yeah, no, I was saying that. Yeah, I was saying that. So when you love yourself and when you find yourself attractive and you think you look good, you know, you do things in order to make yourself more attractive. But again, even like the stuff we were just talking about with Ifosa, you define what attractive is. You define what good is. You define what bad is. You define what attractive is. So you do things for yourself to make yourself attractive, right? You go to Cunningham Elements and you get the masculine identity soap and the masculine identity cologne, and you take care of your personal hygiene, right? And you dress a certain way and you put on accessories and you get your face groomed up and you look a certain way and you feel a certain way and you have a level of confidence about yourself. And that's actually what's going to make you attractive to the opposite sex. Not because as soon as you say some shit like, oh, well, I'm just an average regular guy. As soon as you say some dumb shit like that, you're already putting yourself down and you're already putting everything and everyone else on some type of pedestal. And once you do that, by default, you're unattractive because that's how you feel about yourself. But a guy who's attractive, he's gonna go above and beyond for himself. He's gonna treat himself. He's gonna take himself to nice venues. He's gonna, make sure his apartment is clean, make sure his clothes is clean. He smells good. He looks good. He feels good. and ultimately that's what's going to make you attractive, nothing else. So all that looks max and shit, that's where it's like a big illusion for a lot of these cats. But we got A62 A62.
Yo, you good?
899-3177.
If you want everybody to know your number, then fine.
Nah, I'm using the text app, yo. What's up, yo?
Yeah, you gotta get on speakerphone.
So, yeah, you gotta get on speakerphone and you gotta let me know where you sent it.
Yo, I'm in New Jersey, yo. What's poppin', yo? Yo, check this shit out, yo. I agree with what you said, bro. Earlier with
Caller.
Right. We're not gonna do that. Fuck that. We're not gonna do that. Fuck that.
He's done.
We still got a free call, guys. We still got a free call. We're not doing it.
This nigga fucking calling and coughing and shit. Like he said, put the dog down. Oh man, it's crazy. Anyway, so what we're talking about, guys, understand is when the first key to attracting women that you actually want. Let's say the call first.
Nah, that's him again. Fuck it. I'm not doing it.
Right. So yeah, so the key is this. The reason why you keep attracting women you're not into and how to actually get the woman you are attracted to, the first thing is your mindset, right? This is what we were talking about this whole time. You have to see yourself as the guy, right? You have to value yourself because this is the thing. If you don't value yourself, then you can't attract the women that you see as valuable. Because then they're not going to want to fuck with you because they see you as lower value. But we got a call?
Yeah. 647. You're on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. Are you taking a free call or did you send it?
I'm going to take the free call this time.
Okay.
So Jarrell,
what's going on, bro?
What's up?
Jarrell, what's going on with you, bro? How's everything?
Everything's excellent, man. Everything's excellent.
That's what's up, man. Good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you guys as well. Also, thank you for the extra shea butter that you sent.
Oh yeah, I got you, man. Yep, appreciate it. Yeah.
Just want to let you know,
that
you're causing a fight in the household.
Say that
because now I want to let you know you're causing a fight amongst my family.
Wait, what you mean?
Because now, so I bought your soap, right? So I went to visit my mom on the weekend and I left the soap. I'm like, oh, some package is gonna come to me. I left the soap at home.
Right.
So then I went to come back. I'm like, yo, where's the soap? And my mom's like, yo, she's like, I'm like, Mom, you see my soap? She's like, oh, your soap. I was like, yeah, that's my soap. She's like, she's like, oh, you gotta buy another one now. I'm like, why? She's like, oh, that's mine. I'm like, what? She fully took the soap and she's like, oh, like I can't. She told me she can't bathe with no other soap. So she's like, if that soap's not in the house, she can't bathe. I was like, Mom, seriously. She's like, Mom. So it's causing fights and people want the soap and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So I have to just let you know. I'm just saying that just off the bat, like I'm telling you right now, my mom's a grown woman,
right,
almost 60, talking about, oh, she can't bathe this. If it's not this soap, she can't use nothing else to bathe with.
Wow.
I'm looking at her like,
I gotta get that soap.
I'm telling you,
go to the Cunningham Soaps page. Click on the Cunningham Soaps real quick.
So if anyone's doubting out there, like
go through the pictures. Yeah,
it's the truth. The soap is the truth. Like you leave the bathroom smells like a whole, like I don't need like a fresh force. I don't even know. Like it just smells like you're in nature when you leave the bathroom.
I'm telling you, it's like aromatherapy.
Bro, they don't get it.
I'm telling you,
they don't get it.
I'm telling you, man.
But
that's what's up. So make sure you guys go to Cunningham Elements, get that soap, people.
Hey, I appreciate that, though, man. For real. Thanks, Jarrell. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for saying that, bro.
I appreciate you, man. Keep doing your thing.
Yes,
I just hope that once they buy you out, I can get one because this thing's gonna go for a lot of money. So just keep doing your thing.
Yep.
But the one question I have is, like, I know you guys always say that the game is about you, and so my question is, like, how do I get to know myself better? Because I don't think I know myself well enough, and I'm probably gonna need another consultation to define my masculine identity or to get it more refined. So my question is, like, how can I get to know myself better overall?
Well, you gotta you could either get a call, a one-on-one call, but I would suggest you getting back on the masculine identity membership, man, because we be having some great conversations over there, and it's huge. It's really huge. What I'm a lot of guys, like, we've had these discussions, and a lot of guys have been doing a lot more like activities and events and just exploring different hobbies and finding out more about themselves and meeting new people and networking and shit. Like, it's been a really beautiful experience. So, that's one place to start. That's one place to start, like, to really explore different things that you find interesting, because you never know, an interest can turn into a hobby, which can turn into something that you really like doing, which can turn into a passion, which could turn into a purpose. Like, you never know. So, I would do that. But again, the bottom line with learning your masculine identity always starts with gratitude, bro. That's the bottom line with a masculine identity. You got to start with gratitude, because if you're not grateful for yourself, then you're going to end up like Jay Bizzle talking about, oh, well, I'm just an average guy, so how could I attract anybody? The advice you give is just for movie stars and stuff. Yeah, like it's 258 people watching now. How many movie stars you think is in there?
Right. Exactly.
Like which influencers or celebrities be endorsing us? Like, who?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you talking about? You get what I'm saying? Like, no, you know what I'm saying? So again, you got to start with gratitude, man. You got to be grateful for yourself, man. You got to be grateful for yourself. That's where you start. But what you're asking is a bigger conversation, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a bigger conversation. So you need to either, we could get another consultation, or you can get back on the membership.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but start with gratitude. Do you remember some of the practices from the gratitude video?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, get back to doing that, bro. Get back to doing it. Mm-hmm. Okay? Daily. Get back to doing it daily. Challenge yourself to do it at least for 30 days straight. So it becomes a habit.
Okay, perfect.
All right, bro. But good to hear from you, and get your mom some soap, man. Get back to the website, get your mom some soap, man.
It's bad.
I don't think I'll be allowed to come to no family functions if I don't. This is getting crazy.
But I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, Jarrell.
Yeah, you guys have a good weekend. Appreciate you. Thanks again.
All right, man. Take it easy, brother. All right.
Peace. Cool. So guys, call up 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. So make sure you guys call up if you have a question, put a key in the chat, and we will get the question. And
real quick, just so y'all know, I'm gonna have like when is the first day of spring?
Shit, I don't even know.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have a discount sale thing coming up for previous customers. So I'm gonna have that popping for previous customers. So if you already been supporting Cunningham Elements, then watch your email. You will get a discount code in your email, so you can save on every order. So make sure you guys look out for that, man. I'm gonna have a spring sale for my repeat customers. So appreciate y'all.
That's what's up. Oh, they said March 20th is the 21st is when spring happens, I think, or
All right, so that's what I'm gonna do, the spring sale. That's when I'm gonna send out the spring sale discount code for my customers, man. If you're already a customer, you're gonna get that code. So look out for that.
That's what's up. So guys, call up 844-672-7300. So when it comes to this whole topic, man, and this is one of the things that you guys can do. Well, the first thing, like we said, it has to be your mindset has to change. Like you gotta love yourself more and see yourself as valuable in order to attract the women that you want. Because this is the thing right now, when you see a chick, for example, that you're attracted to, and is usually you're just attracted to how she looks because you didn't really know her like that. So you're like, oh, she's a baddie, so I want to holler at her, right? And that's a whole nother thing too, is that the fact is that when you love yourself, you're not gonna be just attracted to the woman just because of how she looks. You're gonna have to feel the entire situation out to see if she matches your identity, if she's going along with your program, those type of things. Because that's really the thing that's going to make you attracted to her. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand it. Now, one of the things I would say too is a lot of you guys who are attracting women you're not into, The reason why that's happening is because you waste time on women you're not really into. You know? So you settle for going after women that you're not really into, right? So instead of just focusing on talking to, approaching, interacting with women that you are actually really attracted to, what you do is that because your comfort zone are the women you're not really that into, but she's aight and you're like, whatever, right? You fall back into that, right? And then you, from afar, admire the women that you really want to talk to. You see what I'm saying? And see, when you do that, that's actually making it more difficult for you to attract the woman you really want, because now what you're doing is that you're comparing the women you really want to the women that you're not that into. And so you're like, damn, that girl that I really want is way hotter than this chick right here that I'm talking to. Right. And so every time you look at the chick that you're talking to that you're not that into, it's going to be a reminder that she's not the other chick. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the thing that's going to get you more frustrated. So what I usually tell guys to do is that what you want to do at some point is you want to only focus on talking to and interacting with the women that you actually want to really holler at. You understand what I'm saying? And only talk to those women. Now, this is the key though. Some of y'all have to be, what's the word, like, I don't want to say like more realistic, but realistic. Because you have guys out there who, what they'll say, man, you know, the girls I really want are the Instagram baddies. But the nigga never sees an Instagram baddie. You understand what I'm saying? Like he lives in Idaho. So there is no Instagram baddies around where he's at. But there's a cute chick down the road. Right. Or cute girls at the fucking bar over there that he could be talking to. But he's like, man, Lucario Miles, I don't ever see any these baddies that I really want. And it's like, nigga, chill the fuck out. Chill out. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
and and realistic is a correct word, because a lot of these chicks that you think are baddies, number one, a good percentage of them are AI.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Number two, a good percentage of them is using makeup and filters.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So you really gotta touch grass, man. You really gotta go out and talk to real women out here. That's what you really gotta do. That's it. That's what it's really about. Because a lot of these dudes, look, man, I feel bad for a lot of you cats who are real young and y'all grew up on iPad screens and phone screens.
Mm-hmm.
But, let's be honest. A lot of you cats grew up on iPad and phone screens. You understand? You're very young and you're very impressionable, and you think you have an idea of what a quote unquote attractive woman should look like.
Right.
And your brain has already been introduced to her so many freaking times, and you've never actually spoke to her because you've only seen her on a fucking phone or iPad screen. So when you actually go out to talk to women, it's like you don't really know what's happening. Like you don't really know what's really going on, and because you're not even really used to the social interaction, you haven't even figured out if you find this woman attractive or not.
Right.
And so you haven't even reached that level yet. So it's for a lot of cats, it's actually hard for them to figure it out because, look, there's a reason why with procreation, we have to put our penis inside the vagina.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I say that is because soon a lot of you cats who are fooled and who are mesmerized by a woman's outwardly beauty, you'll start to realize that it's truly what's inside of her that makes her actually special. It's what's inside her that actually makes her valuable and worth something to you, because what's inside you that's going to that's going to inspire what's inside her to come out and for y'all to show compatibility. That's going to be the real compatibility. It's really not going to be her looks. But again, a lot of you grew up on social media. You grew up on these different, like, these different things like, oh yeah, a woman should look like this. A woman should look like that. It's interesting, right? Because we grew up on chicks, at a certain level where a lot of the chicks that we was looking at, they was in magazine covers.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And it's so crazy that a lot of those same chicks, they're not married. They have no kids. They can't be a man.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? A lot of them, like we talk about the Melissa Fords and the Carrie Hilsons and certain chicks like that, where it's like, if you're only looking at a woman's outwardly appearance, you realize there's so much more going on inside. That's why we got to get up inside them. And because that's where the truth is. That's where all the compatibility is. That's where you're going to see, how your dick fits. That's where you're going to see the chemistry. That's where you're going to see what you really need to see is when you get inside of her physically and when you get inside of her socially and mentally. So that means when you get your mouthpiece right, when you get your game right, when you understand what's really going on, and you're only going to be able to make that connection once you really understand what's going on inside you. So if you're having a low opinion of yourself and you think, oh, I'm just some average guy and the advice that Lucario gives is for celebrities and I'm no celebrity and I'm no Chad and I'm not this and I'm not that, and you're focused on all the things that you're not, that's gonna affect your judgment. That's gonna affect your ability to relate to the opposite sex. You understand? So until you realize what we've been saying for the past 20 years now, that the truth is inside you, until you figure that shit out, you're gonna be lost in this game. You understand? You're gonna be lost in the women that your brain wants you to find attractive. It'll never fucking happen because you're stuck behind outwardly beauty that actually means nothing.
That's a fact. Because a lot of this shit is really a fantasy. And when I say a fantasy, what I'm saying is a fantasy meaning that you have a idea in your mind of what this means. Or what this would mean. You're like, oh, if I got a chick like her, oh man, shit would be dope. Oh man, she looks so hot. Like, bro, what happens is this. You guys actually need to be in the situations where you're dating, talking to, or hooking up with girls you are actually attracted to, right? To realize that it's not a big deal. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and in fact, what's going to happen is that you're going to realistically see certain things that you're not attracted to within the situation in some of these cases that's going to destroy your fantasy of what you thought this was going to be. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, for example, you're going to have sex with a girl that you think is really hot and the sex is going to be decent. Like, I'm not even going to say it's going to be whack, but it's going to be regular. It's not like you're going to have sex with her and it's not going to be any different than having sex with the chick you thought was like a 6. You know what I'm saying? It's regular shit. But the thing is that in your mind, you put her on the pedestal, and that's why it's hard to attract her. Because remember, women are only attracted to men who they perceive that they're better than, that they perceive the man is better than them. That's what I'm saying. So they are only attracted to men that they perceive that the man is better than them, meaning that they can get an upgrade by being with this guy. So if you're putting her on a pedestal, she's better than you. And then you can get her. Right.
Yep. Just from your mindset. And then how show up in the environment is she's gonna detect it. She's gonna be like, oh, he thinks I'm better than him. Right. I don't like this guy.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what happens. Because guys, this is why the nice guys get played and the bad boys get laid. You feel what I'm saying? Because women are like, oh, this guy, the way he's acting, he's not making it a big deal, and we're chilling, and I'm getting to experience this guy just being a real motherfucker. And the reason why that's attractive is because she knows that the way the nice guy is treating her, she's not that. So that's the thing that you guys don't get. Because what happens is that you guys are so enamored with how a woman looks that when you interact with her and your behavior is going to show her that she is not the woman you're putting her on a pedestal. You're like the woman that you put on a pedestal, she's not that. She knows that, but you don't know that. And because you don't know that, that makes you unattractive. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, because this is the thing. Remember, a woman doesn't, check this out. A woman doesn't care that you're attracted to her unless she's attracted to you. Follow what I'm saying? She does not care that you're attracted to her unless she's attracted to you. And the only reason she cares that you're attracted to her is because she's attracted to you. Right. So the thing is that if you're sitting there like, oh my gosh, she's so hot, she's so attractive, I'm so attracted to her, but she's not attracted to you, you just become annoying. You understand? She's like this fucking goofy nigga all up in my space. You understand what I'm saying? She's on this.
Get out of here, you
right?
damn nigga!
Because what happens is, remember, she only cares about herself.
Right.
So why would she care about you being attracted to her if she's not attracted to you? Because she only cares about herself, she cares about you being attracted to her when she's attracted to you, because in order for her to get you, you have to be attracted to her. But she has to be in the mindset of, this guy's attractive to me. But guess what? She's not going to feel like, or she's not going to have that feeling of attraction for you if you're putting on a pedestal.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So if you're on this thing like, man, I can't get women who are high interest that I really want, or I can't get these chicks that I think are baddies, or so forth and so on, then what you're essentially saying is she's better than me. And if she's better than you, you can't be attractive to her. It's that simple. But this is the key though. Most of the guys out there, what they'll do is the pickup artist type of shit. They will try to pretend they're, like how do I say this? A lot of pickup artist guys, they try to pretend like they're bad boys or like they don't give a shit. You understand? And so what I'm saying is that her perception of you being better than her has to be real. You see what I'm saying? But it's only real when you value yourself, when you have a masculine identity. That's how it's real. See, guys, you got to understand something, right? Is that you can't pretend to be the guy. Like, you have to be the guy, but you end up being the guy by having game. By being so preoccupied and focused on yourself. Because this is the thing. The reason why chicks like bad boys is not because they're assholes. It's because women perceive them as assholes. Now, why do women perceive bad boys as assholes? They perceive bad boys as assholes because bad boys are focused on themselves, which means that the woman thinks he's an asshole because from her perception, it seems like he don't give a fuck about her. But it's not that he don't give a fuck about her. It's just that he gives a fuck about himself. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it works.
You see, you got to understand, why do y'all think that the word narcissist became so popular on social media?
Right.
Every time you hear a bitch on a fucking podcast calling a nigga a narcissist, all she's talking about was the fact that she was dealing with a guy that prioritized himself over her.
Exactly.
That's all that shit was. And who was she with for the last couple of years? Who been digging her guts out for the last few years? You know what I'm saying? Who ended up breaking up with her? And got her on a podcast now.
Right.
Talking shit. The narcissist, but it's not about him being a narcissist, because if we technically break all of that down, we already know that is a medical term. When you hear regular people talking about that shit on the podcast, they're just projecting. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But the bottom line is that they have no other way. Because, therapy is the new wave and all that shit. So everybody want to sound like they're going to therapy or they're akin to understanding what therapy is all about, right? So they use that word. But all they're really saying is, I was fucking with a guy that figured out that I knew I wasn't shit. All they're really saying. When you hear a bitch on the podcast talking about, I was with a guy and he turned out to be a narcissist. No, he found out that you already knew you wasn't shit. You're dealing with a guy that was like, oh, I'm a put myself first.
Right.
Instead of putting your bitch ass on a pedestal, I'm gonna put myself on the pedestal. And then once he did that to the fullest extent, then she realized that she didn't want to fully submit to him, and so the relationship had to end. You understand? But that's how it works, because the reason why they was attracted to their ex is because he put himself first.
Right.
That's really what it's about. So guys, like all I'm trying to show you is that the proof is right there.
Right.
The proof is right there, because a lot of here's the trickery of like podcasts and social media and listening to women talk at all. When the nice guy or the average guy who has no game listen to women talk, thinking of ways to try to make her happy when she sits on a podcast and complains.
Right.
When a nigga with game hears a bitch talk on a podcast, he's literally hearing the blueprint of how to get to her.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's a fact.
I hope y'all ain't miss what the fuck I just said. Because when you hear a woman talking about all of the men that she would never do this with and would never do that with, the reason why she knows she would never do that with them is because she already did it and realized it was a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
What made her choose to do it?
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
What made her choose to actually do it?
Mm-hmm.
There's something that made her choose to do it in the first place.
Right.
She on a podcast talking about, yeah, I'm on my celibacy journey, and that's because you was busting it open for these niggas.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas who put themselves on the pedestal. You understand? These niggas who understood who their true masculine identity. Go ahead.
Yeah, because you got to remember, a woman's emotions always are going to override her logic and what's practical, and that's why women have a hard time in the game, because this is why it's hard to take women seriously when they talk, because women will say what they feel in that moment, which is why they're talking what they're talking, but how they feel in the moment with the guy, they're going to do the total opposite of what they said they wouldn't do again, right? You know what I'm saying? So they do the same thing because they're caught up in the emotions of the whole entire thing. And see, when I'm telling you guys that once you're that guy, then that's when you're going to be attracting, the type of woman that you really want. It's because what happens is that it's easy. It's hard for you guys, some of you guys, to understand when we say this, because you're not there yet. Meaning that, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. And what I'm saying is that you guys need to actually catch up to the game, right? Because when we coach you guys, sometimes we'll say certain things to y'all to do, and you're doing it because that's what you should be doing, but the game haven't caught up to the game yet. So for example, if I'm on a call with a dude, right, and let's say he's talking about, dating women and trying to make shit happen, I'll tell him some shit like, hey, listen, he'd be like, oh, I went out with this girl yesterday. And then he'd be like, oh, when should I call her? And I'd be like, listen, just, wait a week, call her later next week, and then set up another time to do the date. Right now, I'm telling him to wait a week before he call her, like call her once a week and set up the fucking date. Right. So he doesn't really understand why, but I'm telling him what to do. So now this is what's going to happen. He's going to wait a week and he's going to call her. He's going to go on another date with her. And then he's going to continue to do that with other women. Right. So what's going to happen is, as he gets more experience dealing with women, he's also going to be doing his own thing, living his life and making shit happen. Then what's going to happen is he's going to end up dating women or interacting with women. And then he's going to be dealing with a few different women. And then he's going to end up not calling a chick until a week later automatically. Why? Because he was busy, because he was focused on all the shit he was doing. And then what's going to hit him is he's going to be like, oh, so now I see what Locario was talking about when he told me the first time not to call him only call him once a week. Because now I'm only calling him once a week because I'm so focused on my shit. And I haven't even really been thinking about the chick to even call her till just now. But when I started talking to Locario, I was thinking about this woman all day. You see what I'm saying? So him calling her once a week is not a tactic. It's a thing that happens automatically when you're that guy. I'm trying to tell you guys. But the thing is that you guys are so caught up in the pussy and you're so put on a lot of the shit you're doing. We have to tell y'all to do the thing. Then you got to catch up to the game.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, your experience has to catch up to it. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that when we tell you guys that you're that dude and you're being that guy, it's not an act, it's a reality. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's not that I don't give a shit about what this chick is doing. It's I give so much of a fuck about what I'm doing, I don't even have time to not give a shit about her.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So what people do is, and a lot of PUA guys, they do these type of things as a tactic. They're like, oh, I'm gonna pretend, I'm gonna not call her for 2 days. And all 2 days he's thinking about her 24 hours a day. I'm like, nigga, I'm not even thinking about not calling her. I just didn't call her because I was so focused on my shit that I even forgot I even knew her. You understand? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. So,
right.
So the thing is that, and that's what makes you attractive, because when you start interacting with the woman, right, what happens is that the woman is interacting with you and she realizes that she's not important. This is the thing. When you first meet a woman, it is very important for you to have her understand that she's not important. You understand what I'm saying? Because we're just meeting. Now, once a woman becomes your girl, a chick that's been rocking with you for a while, this becomes your actual woman, then she becomes important because she's under your program and she's with you and she's been vetted and all those other stuff, right? But when you first meet a chick, you got to let her know she's not important. But the thing is, you're not trying to let her know she's not important. She understands that she's not important through your actions.
Exactly.
You're not sitting her down saying, hey, listen, I just want to let you know you're not important because I got a lot of shit to do. No, you're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? You're just doing your thing and she gets the picture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's like, damn, this nigga never calls me. Or he never called. The only time I hear from him is when he set up a time for me to come through. Right? He's not buying me flowers. He's not whining and dining me. He's not fucking courting me. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is that you got to make sure that, you know, you're doing you, and it's automatically going to come like that situation is going to happen in that way. You see what I mean? So you guys got to understand that type of stuff.
Guys, go ahead and call in. 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300. Go ahead and call in. Do we have another free call?
Nah, I don't think we got any more free calls.
No, we ain't got no more free calls.
Right, so let's take some of these questions. Says I'm Muslim. We're allowed to have 4 wives. How do I convince a non-Muslim woman from a different culture to be one of the 4? Well, this is the thing. If you're Muslim, why would you want a woman outside the culture to be one of your wives? That's one question I would want to ask. But my question also to you is are you currently in situations where you're dealing with multiple women right now? You understand? So you gotta call in, because a lot of y'all say things that y'all are not even prepared for. Oh, right. Hold on, wait. Oaktown's Finest say he donated to Miles Cash App for 2 free calls. Okay, so let's see what that's.
All right, we got Charlie Kiefer. Charlie Kiefer, what's going on with you, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Another Friday. Thanks for taking my call.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
And
thanks for the 20. Appreciate it.
Yeah, sorry about that. I couldn't really hear. But anyway, Charlie Kiefer 26 in PA, just for the record and whatnot. But you know, I just want to add something real quick about, because you guys were talking. I think Lacar was talking about the thing with the bad boy or whatever, and you know why guys who are bad boys, you know, aren't really bad boys. They're just perceived by that they're bad boys because they're being honest and real. You know, I want to add something about this, the dynamic of pedestalization. This is a deeper topic, really, but I'm not going to get into it too deep, because you guys got to go get coaching from, you know, Miles or Lucario on, you know, the Bad Boy membership or the Masculine Identity membership. But there's a mechanism that all these guys have, which is something that I used to have, which is very dangerous. And it's, you know, if you actually look at pedestalization, right? The thing about pedestalization, if you look at a pedestal, you guys are, not you guys, but the guys who are pedestalizing, like Jay Bizzle from his comment, you are pedestalizing the chick, right? But if you look at a pedestal, the value of the thing that's being held up is in direct proportion of the value of the thing holding it up, right? So you are holding her up, right? So the thing about that metaphor is that what it is you're actually saying she only has value if I give it to her, which is false. And so the way you treat her is, I have to do X, Y, and Z, and she has to be a certain way, or else if I don't get my outcome, then I'm not valuable. And also she's not valuable in this situation because she didn't do X, Y, and Z. And it's not that you shouldn't look for compatibility. You should look for compatibility. But a lot of nice guys do this where they, you know, putting women on a pedestal isn't actually loving them and recognizing compatibility. But what you're basically saying is, I can only, like, it's like this, like, Because I heard that shit yesterday from a guy who called in, and he was on some homoerotic shit about his boy and whatnot. You know, a lot of guys really what they want to be is like other guys, like
right.
And it gets into this real fucking homoerotic shit. Because it's like for this, a lot of guys they want to be like Lucario Miles, but even if they switch bodies with Lucario Miles, nothing would fucking change. And so this is why guys or even chicks do this a lot. They go under the knife to try to fucking morph themselves into something they're not, trying to fix the problem on the outside when the problem is on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, Jay Bizzle's thing, and I'm going to add another 20 to this, you know, it's like there is no look of a woman that is not attainable, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whoever told you that is a fucking retard, okay? And they're insecure. It's like, that's why I said the point about, you know, switching bodies, like, because guys would switch bodies with Lucario, ask out a woman they like, and if they get rejected, they say, oh, it's because I'm not enough, because I'm black, or I'm not tall enough, or because I didn't look smack hard enough, or some of this other fucking bullshit.
Right.
It's like, players like Lucario Miles actually love women. Mm-hmm. And so they understand compatibility, and so the look doesn't fucking matter because they can get any look, but they cannot get any spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Right. You guys are mixing up what the fucking truth is about. I mean, you know, this is a deeper topic, but you guys keep going up to it's actually, you see a lot of nice guys, they're actually fucking assholes for this. Because again, you're not loving a woman. You're saying only your look is important. And so I'm going to change up my whole shit just to get your look. But that's a person inside that fucking look. You know, if she don't fucking like you and she's a fucking bitch, even if she is hot, so what? There's the type of look you want exactly with the woman whose spirit is down and compatible with you.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of guys, they have this because they don't get enough fucking experience. They're not out in the fucking real world talking to chicks, because really, if you followed the whole 25 women a day thing that Miles and Carl talk about, none of this shit would even be happening, because you realize there's women who are bad, quote unquote, that reject you, and women who are bad, quote unquote, that want to fuck your dick right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, really it's a problem of guys. I'm gonna finish on this. A lot of you guys, you know, straight up Jay Bizzle, you need to get fucking coaching. Okay? Because when you pedestalize women, you're actually being a fucking asshole. Okay? You don't even realize how big an asshole you are to being to other people and yourself at the same time. But you'll get through it just like I did, and just like many guys have before, by getting on the Bad Boy membership, or getting on the Masculine Identity membership, or getting 1v1 coaching like a real fucking person would, who actually loves themselves.
Facts.
But I'll keep it at that.
All right.
And just and bye.
Yeah, real talk. Real talk.
Have a good.
That's what I'm talking about.
You guys pedestal. You guys putting the look on the pedestal when there's a person inside that look. Now that's real shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's real shit right there. Shout out to Charlie Kiefer for the support and for the game, man. And so I think we got So yeah, we got two free calls from B Tavares, and then we got another two from what's the name came in. I think another one from Jay Bizzle.
Oh, so we got what, three free calls?
I think it's 3. Yeah, hold on. Let me just make sure 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, 2 free calls from B Tavares, and then yeah, that's 2 free calls. Yeah, that's 2 free calls, and then let me check the other joint. Cause they be sending it to Miles in the Game too as well, so I got to check the other one.
Yeah, man. So guys, call up. So we got some free calls. So you know, don't waste them, people. Don't waste them.
Yeah, and either that or it didn't say free calls. It just says Bizzle. So I don't know if he's gonna call in or if he's doing free calls. I think he's calling in. All right, 256. Is this Jay Bizzle?
Yes, sir. What's happening, Lo? What's up, Mark?
What's going on, bro? Thanks for the support, bro.
Oh man, going back to that comment. This is what I was basically saying. I was saying when you look at the, and I know y'all preach don't look at the next man. I get it. But I'm saying I'm looking at the typical dude, right? You know what I'm saying? When y'all be like,
That's still
high
a mistake,
interest.
but go ahead.
Yeah. When you speak of high interest, so I'm thinking of like, okay, somebody that you like, super attracted to. I'm not putting them on a pedestal or nothing like that. But it's just like when you see the guy and he talking to a girl, she automatically thinks she's better than him, basically. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I meant, like the
Wait, say that again. Wait, hold on. You said a woman automatically thinks she's better than. Wait, hold on. You said a woman thinks she's automatically better than who?
Like the hot chick, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like the hot chick. If a man, basically, she automatically thinks she's better than the guy, basically. So she automatically is not like compliant, basically. And when I was speaking on it, I was speaking like as in numbers. So I was like, you don't see too many chicks as in high interest. You know what I'm saying? That's like that a man is highly sex with you that actually show it back mutually.
Yeah, but yeah, go ahead.
Well, this is the issue though. This is what's happening, right? So basically, the reason why that happens is because most guys are thinking like you. So what happens is that most women's experience is dealing with guys who don't believe in themselves, who's nervous to talk to them, and who basically put them on a pedestal. So what happens is that, and this is why K Zagan, shout out to K Zagan, said this is why they got to share us, because what happens is that when you are interacting with women, generally the women that, let's say for example, let's just go with like a conventionally hot woman. A conventionally hot woman, her experience is dealing with lots of guys who put her on a pedestal, who don't have conversation skills, who's not confident, so forth and so on. And so what happens is that the way that you're thinking, Jay Bizzle, you're putting yourself in the same category as all those guys. Does that make sense?
No. This is what I'm gonna say. I don't like here recently. I haven't had no bad experiences with no woman that I'm dealing with in my life. But and throughout my experience, the women I'm attracted to, I come at them the same way as I come at a chick that's fuckable or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they just tend to have this resistance. So I end up just charging them, basically. But I'm just speaking as far as like numbers. Like you gonna go out and see a hot chick. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna meet too many hot chicks until you like highly like that I have a broken leg and come see you and shit. That you like real highly. You know what I'm saying? I haven't. I don't get them. I meet a hot chick that I'm interested in, but it'll be every once in a while that she'll be. The feelings will be mutual. So I'm speaking like far as like numbers. Is how many hot chicks can you holler at that's gonna give you that high interest compared to like the basic chick? You know what I'm saying? But you're right. You putting them on a pedestal, basically. I mean, obviously, if you going by it in that logic, but I come in every chick the same. I ain't putting them on no pedestal. I don't do that.
But check this out. How about the chicks that show resistance? It's really more of an indicator of their personality than their looks. What about that part of it?
That's true.
Because if you see,
you can have that same chick that look good, but she'll treat the next dude like royalty.
Is she though?
Even though she got that fucked up attitude, she still can adjust her way to the guy she wants. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, far as like the numbers, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, I get what y'all saying though. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking like when I put that comment down, I was thinking about the general dude. You know what I'm saying?
So what we're saying. So what we're saying is, so based on what you said, this is what I'm saying. If she's treating another dude like royalty, why aren't you finding those women who treat you like that?
facts. I do. I don't really go by looks. I go by, man, she, you know what I'm saying? If she's sexy.
I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You, the sexy women, the hot women that you're attracted to, that you're highly attracted to, why don't you find, like, so for example, let's say you got a girl named Sandra or some shit, right? And so now let's say I talk to her and she give me resistance, but then she talk to you and she treat you like royalty. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, why don't you find those women?
Right. That makes sense. That makes sense. And it is a numbers game, man. You're right. I'm just talking about the common dude, man. You're right. I have to get out here and holler at hundreds of bitches.
Caller, is it really the?
That's the game.
Is it really the?
I don't got no problem with that.
Caller, is it really the common dude, or is it just a part of the game that everybody's not for everyone? Because the way that you're talking is kind of like you have a certain level of resentment or disappointment for the fact that not every chick is gonna like you,
right?
Or not every chick that you find attractive is gonna like you back.
No. I mean, yeah. I mean, it happened to me. Every chick. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, every chick I approach and try to talk to don't like me. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, but that's everybody. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just
everyone.
The caller from yesterday was talking about his friend. He's like, man, my friend be getting these girls. And I'm like, yeah, your friend get rejected too. So what I'm saying is everything you're talking about happens to everybody. But in your comment, right, what you said in your comment, I'm gonna bring up your comment again. Because you basically said that
it was like because it was that episode. And it's something you said on that episode, and I was like, man, this impossible. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Like,
read what he wrote. Read what he wrote.
Read what you wrote. You said, I've been on this earth for 40 years and haven't found a woman that I was highly attracted to and the feelings was mutual. That's what you wrote. That's what I'm saying. So that's what we're asking. Like,
second. So Jay Bizzle, all the chicks that you fucked with was chicks that you didn't find attractive, my nigga?
I don't know what I was on, man. I thought I deleted that comment, bro. Wait. No.
All the chicks that you ever fucked with, you secretly thought they was ugly?
No.
So what?
So then what are you saying?
You said you've been on this earth for 40 years and you've never found interest in an attractive chick and the feeling was mutual. That's what you said.
Well, I don't really.
No,
I don't really see
that's
too
what
many
you
chicks
wrote.
I'm
You took
highly
the time to write that shit,
yeah,
bro.
I know. I wrote it. I fucked up.
So
That's
you know,
why I came on the show. I was like, man, it was just that it was something on that show that made me think like that, bro. And
Wait, hold on. Is this the same Jay Bizzle that be drinking and he got a baby mother that don't respect him?
Well, no. I mean, I do drink sometimes, but yeah, the baby mother, yeah, she just like home fuck with her.
Yeah, he on that Rick James shit. He's like, I didn't kick his couch.
I'm gonna tell you, she was like that before I started watching the Game Kings, though. Straight up, I was like, oh man, y'all saved my life for real.
Yeah, but I bet money she was like that before you put the seed in her too.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't know none of this shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, this is what I think is happening. See,
I'm definitely got to get back on that membership, man.
Yes,
yeah. And this is what I think is happening. Jay Bizzle is.
I was on there, man. I just went.
Jay Bizzle, listen. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's not that you've never fucked with a chick you thought was attractive. You probably haven't fucked with a chick that you thought was attractive that everybody else thought was attractive. Meaning like you didn't fuck the Instagram baddie, or you're not getting the model bitch
like that. Yeah, like that, bro.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying. I already knew he was talking about that.
Years I ain't never fucked.
But Jay Bizzle, I got some good news and bad news for you. Got some good news and bad news for you. So the good news is that you could meet a chick like that and smash, right? The bad news is that chicks like that are rare unless you're in a particular type of city, and those chicks, even if you meet them in those cities, are usually fake. And when I say fake, that's makeup, press on nails, eyelash, all of that shit is fake. So so what I'm saying is that you're basically a victim of social media. You understand what I'm saying?
Man, I live my own life, but yeah, I was in that mindset. I get what you're talking about, bro.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of you guys are victims of social media. It's sad. That's why. See, that's the problem. Is that again, you guys have to live in reality.
I can't say I ain't never hit no bad bitch, but I ain't never hit no IG bitch. I love to hit an IG.
And you resentful. You resentful behind that.
That's what I'm saying. I knew it.
Yo, what state you in?
Man, you always diss my state, but I ain't calling it out.
Alabama? You ain't no bad bitches in Alabama, nigga.
You got something wrong, bro.
Ain't no bad bitches in Alabama, nigga.
Yeah, you live in Alabama?
Yeah, you live in Alabama. Ain't no bad bitches.
Miles, you gotta come down here. I'll take you to them. They got
nigga. Well, don't take me to them. Take yourself to them and knock them down, nigga. The fuck is you doing? Don't worry about me. I'm good. No, listen. All right. Let me ask you this. What's your favorite? What's your favorite alcohol? What's your favorite liquor?
Man, you already know, man. No, you don't.
That's funny.
When I'm chilling, man, I'll still me some Hennessy, bro, on the rocks.
Hennessy on the rocks. Okay. How often do you drink VSOP, my bro?
That's the only kind I get.
That's the only kind you get?
Yeah.
Is that what you have at home as well?
No, I don't keep none at the house, bro.
Yeah. Wow, this nigga's a real drinker. He can't keep none at the Woo! Oh man, this nigga's a drinking
I'll be
ass
all
nigga.
right though. I'm gonna be all right, bro.
Hey, man, drink water, man. Drink water, right, bro?
I got a bottle in my hand right now, bro.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, yeah. Look, get to the bad bitches in Alabama, man. Get to them. All right.
Man, I need,
Yeah,
just
get your numbers
I
up,
gotta
bro.
Go back and delete that comment, man. Because I told myself, I said, Lucario saw this shit, he gonna highlight this. I said, I told he was gonna do
Listen,
he gonna be walking up to the bitch talking about, hey, shawty, you really beautiful.
Hey, I don't sound country to them down here though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They used to it. They about as country as me.
Exactly. To them, you sound like you speaking proper. You sound like, good evening, madam. You are very attractive. That's how you sound to them.
Right.
But hey, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in and thanks for leaving a comment because you gave us a teachable moment.
For the game, bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. All right, now.
All right.
I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all, that y'all are victims of social media. I'm gonna show you the type of chicks Jay Bizzle trying to get with. Hold on. All right. So you see, she gonna show you how she gonna change this into her looking like she got a BBL. Look at the transformation. Watch this. This is the transformation right there. Look at that. That's
Whoa. Whoa. Crazy.
I'm telling y'all, and look at that. She got the flat stomach and the BBL. Look, these are the chicks you be seeing on social media that got y'all fooled. And then you go home and then you're trying to smash and you see all the stuff coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Just saying. Hey, yo, you know how many dudes would be? She could make a whole page of her just in index, and niggas would give her caps, all that other shit.
Yeah. Good morning, beautiful. With the hard eyes emoji and all this. All right. This is I think this is 317. 317. Yeah, 317.
Raphael, Florida. 24.
You taking a free call?
Free calls.
All right. Go ahead, man. What's on your mind there, buddy?
Okay, I just want to say something about Lucario's closing statement, the truth is inside you, because I just turned 24 and I was doing like some introspective thinking on like my past and how I was in the past as a child. So as a child, I used to be like jovial, all about myself. My parents used to call me like extremely selfish. When I used to went to elementary school, they used to call me quote unquote hype.
and that I acted like I was better than everybody else.
Right.
But looking back at it now, I realized that they were hating because I was being 100% myself.
Facts.
And I'm saying now, this is how dangerous society can be.
Yeah.
Because they have you moving further away from yourself when you already know who you are and know your intrinsic value. So
Facts.
I'm saying you got to be really strong and have a really strong mental fortitude to be living out here.
I'm telling
in this world. I'm not lying.
Yep. That's a look, what you said just now that's a big deal for a lot of people. Your own family. And honestly, let me tell you something. God bless their heart, because it's not really that they're trying to really knock you down necessarily. But the thing is that there's so many rules of society that your parents respond out of fear, right? Because it's kind of like, all right, it's kind of like this. You have the confidence to walk the tightrope, but your parents, because they're your parents and because they love you and they care about you, they are thinking about the worst possible outcome. They think you're going to fall off the tightrope.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Even if you say to them, Mom, no, it's okay. I got the skills. I've been practicing. I'm good. I'll make it. I'll make it across the tightrope. Don't worry. She's still going to be like, no, but you're my son. I love you. Don't walk across the tightrope no more. Don't be yourself. Don't be self, don't have visions of grandeur. Don't follow your dreams. Don't do this because I'm afraid you might fall off the tightrope. I'm afraid you might fail. You understand? That's what they do, and that's why they do it. Your parents are not trying to diminish your identity. They're not trying to, but they respond in fear because they know how fucked up the world is. Right. You understand? But it's like you said, it could be a very dangerous thing because you a lot of times if you trust in your parents and you think, well, I should listen to them. And so you start to believe in and subscribe to the fear that they issue to you. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what happens to a lot of us. And then that's why when you hear guys like us talking the shit we talking, it's like for a lot of guys, it hits their ear a certain way and they take it as disrespect initially. You understand? We telling you, believe in yourself, bitch ass nigga. And they're like, and because they're already so beaten down, the only part they heard was bitch ass nigga. They didn't hear believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just how the mind works. It's crazy. But now what you said is very important, bro. Your parents can help to diminish your identity. And it's a big deal out here. It's a big deal.
Yeah, because after they made that statement, from the ages between like 13 all the way to like 19, I was living in fear. I was afraid to do whatever I wanted to do. Right. I was always putting other people's interests in front of myself.
Right.
And once I hit 20 and discovered you guys, I seen that me being selfish and me being all about me, that was me being the highest version of myself. And that's what most people were attracted to. So I was back to being that way. And I started giving less of a fuck about what people said about me.
Right. There you go. That's real shit, man. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's real heavy. And you sound like you from some island. Which one?
Jamaica. I'm Jamaican.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. And Jamaicans is good for that. Jamaicans is real good for that.
Mm-hmm.
Jamaicans is real good. Why you selling fishy? Yo.
Yeah, have a great day, man.
All right, take it easy, bro. Thanks for calling in, bro. All right. Yeah, man. I think we got one free call left?
One free call, people. One free call. Let's get it cracking. Let me see, where was we at with the questions. It says for Miles, when a girl who likes you start losing interest, is there a way to reattract her and maintain? No context given, but if it's someone you know for like 6 months, oh my goodness, you guys.
No, I don't have to elaborate. The answer to your question is move the fuck on.
Yo.
Elaborate.
I understand.
Elaborate what? All right, we got 980-980. You are on live with Lakari and Miles. Name 8 City. How can we help you? And are you taking a free call?
I'm taking a free call. This is Israel with the Z, 26, North Carolina.
Israel, what's going on, bro? Where you been, man?
Oh man, lots been going on. You know, the good, the great, the ugly, but overall it's beautiful, man. And but we'll talk about that. You know, on the masculine identity, you know, thing in the back end. But a lot to explain. But long story short, I know you guys are getting to the show, but I want to ask real quick. My bad. So, how can I put it? So, this is based on what you guys said about, you know, how guys try to wear the game as a coat. And this is just what I noticed, but I want you guys just to clarify on this. Is the game supposed to, and your masculine identity is supposed to basically be like on, like second nature, like on autopilot, where it's just instinctive at a certain point?
Yeah, well, the thing is that it's already inside you. So basically, all you're doing is recognizing what's already there. You see what I mean? Like, this is what we try to tell you guys is that, see, a lot of times when you guys think about game, because, you know, pickup artists and all other goofy shit, y'all think about putting something on. You understand? What you really need to do is you need to take shit away. Meaning you have to take away your doubt, take away the insecurity, take away you second guessing yourself all the time, take away the fear, right? And then the real you will emerge. You will actually, or it will be recognized. You will see it. Right. That's what we try to tell you. So a lot of the stuff that we're teaching you is really just to get you back to your natural self.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
No, yeah, absolutely. So that's pretty much like saying, like, you know, like that's the no performance thing. In other words, if I'm being that, like taking away all that stuff and the real you coming forth is basically no bullshit performance. It's just you in a real raw, authentic state, like raw honey from the hive, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, appreciate that. All right. Appreciate that, yo.
All right, Israel, appreciate you, man. Good to hear from you too, bro.
Absolutely. I'll see you on Monday night.
All right, cool, man. See you later. Take it easy. Yep. All right. That's all, Israel, man.
All right.
So when oh yeah, just move on from the chick. Yeah.
It says, why mention vibe check when it's something you do? If she's into you, she will follow you. That's why I don't say it. I do it.
Okay. What? That's a statement, not a question.
If attraction is involuntary and the most efficient way to reveal it is directness and checking receptivity, does that mean you can often determine interest within about 10 seconds? Well, here's the thing. What you need to determine is there consistent cooperation? That's when you'll really see if a woman is actually interested in you. And because the thing is when you first meet a woman, you know, she could, you know, cooperate right now, smile all in your face and all of that. And that can be good indicators that, okay, yeah, this girl is she showing interest, right? But to know if she's really interested, it has to be a smooth transition from point A to point B to point C to point D, all the way to wherever you're doing whatever you're doing.
Right.
And so the woman is actually really interested in you. There's not going to be any resistance throughout the entire situation if you know what you're doing correctly. Meaning, like, if you are the type of guy who knows how to lead, type of guy who's confident, guy who knows what he wants, and then he's basically just bringing her along for the ride, and all she has to do is basically cooperate, and everything will flow in that situation.
Yeah. So the bottom line is to learn how to give instruction.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is. Have a plan. Have a vision of what you want, and give instruction. And if she follows, that means she's interested. That's
right.
It.
Exactly. This says, can a woman who has high interest and a big ego / insecurity show resistance towards a man because in her head she may think this guy probably gets a lot of women, or is that medium interest? Well, that right there is still medium interest because her fear is overriding her desire. If she had high interest, her desire would override her fear. So even if she was like, oh, this guy must have a lot of girls and I'm, you know, what if he plays me? Her having high interest means she say, well, fuck all that. I want him that bad. So I'm going to still fuck with him, even though I might get played. Do you see what I'm saying?
And here's the thing. Why would you care the reason she's showing resistance?
Mm-hmm. Right. If she's showing resistance,
just move on to the next chick that's not showing resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do y'all look? I know why y'all care. Y'all care because she might look good to you. She might be attractive and all that, and you wanna figure it out because you need to get this one girl right here. This girl right here.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get this one, and it's
Right.
like, nah, nigga. These hoes is not Pokemon. You ain't got to get them all.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Just get the ones that want to get got, nigga. This is not Pokemon. like you want to holler at them all,
right?
But you don't want to get them all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you want to approach them, but you don't have to throw the Pokeball at all of them.
Mm-hmm. And
You feel?
that's why there's so many of them, man. There's just there's so many women. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Zag in the building.
K-Zag in the building. We got 281. You are on live with Akari Miles. Name, age, city. Where did you send it? 281.
Hello?
Yes.
Wait, what did you say again?
Name, age, city. Where did you send your support for the show? Okay, she hung up.
Yo, what is wrong with you? Like, who? I'll be wondering what's going on with your life when you call the number. You sound confused. Like you called us. You sound like, what are you talking about?
Maybe she realized, what most women realize. She knows. She already knows.
Hilarious. Oh my goodness, man, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm telling you, listen, there's so many women, man. You got to get to the point where you see a lot of y'all don't appreciate or respect your time. And time is a very important factor when it comes to this game. I'm telling you, because we all have a limited time here on this earth. So why would you be wasting your time with any woman who is not cooperating with you 100%? Like it just doesn't make any sense
at all.
Doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. It's like, there's times where, like, for example, like I'm supposed to go get drinks with a chick, and then I always confirm. I will always confirm early in the day. Like, so let's say I set up a date for Friday at 7, but I set this up around Tuesday, right? So I'm not even going to call her or text her, but Friday morning at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, yo, what's up? We still good for tonight? Right? Because I want early to know whether or not this is happening or not. You understand? Early. As soon as she say, oh, I'm sorry, I can't, but okay, whatever. Now I go to the next chick. You're like, yo, you free tonight, 7? And then she's like, oh yeah, absolutely. Then I go see this chick. See what I'm saying? So I'm not worrying about why this girl said no. I'm just on to the next, and I just set up the next chick for 7.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not sitting there like wondering, why did she say no? Why did she not? I don't give a fuck. I just need you to say no.
Is it because she's showing resistance because she thinks I'm the type of guy that gets a lot of other girls?
Right.
Like, bro, I really I don't care what's going on in the mind of a woman.
Right. It's crazy.
Because I plan to change all that anyway. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
right. That's what I'm saying. So you guys got to focus on yourself and stop worrying, because there's so many other women. This is what I'm saying. It's like, this is why there's so many other women on earth. Like, you can just replace them that quick. You see what I'm saying? It's really, really simple. And you know what's the ironic part about this is women have this mindset more than men. I swear, like, women, they have more of the abundance mindset, but see, it's easier for them because they're getting pursued. So I get it. Yeah. But the fact is that this is why it's so much more, I would say, like, you have to appreciate being a man, because when you're a man, that's the thing that says, oh, well, guess what? You know what? I got to actually put in this work to not only to make something practically happen when I'm interacting with women, but I have to put in work on myself to be able to do this.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And handle this. You see what I mean? Because a lot of dudes, when you're weak mentally when it comes to this type of shit, that's what gets you so caught up, and that's what gets you frustrated. You see what I'm saying? That's what gets you all all over the place. But you should have the mentality of, listen, there's an abundance of women. I don't need to sit here and waste time and go back and forth. And the reason why most guys go back and forth and waste time is because of scarcity.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It's a scarcity mindset that makes these dudes go back and forth. That's why, for example, right? You ever notice how women will stay in a fucked up relationship with a dude and you're like, damn, why won't she just leave this nigga? Like, he's on some bullshit. Why would she stay? She stayed because of scarcity. She has a scarcity mindset. In her mind, well, when's the next time I'm ever going to get a guy who wants to be in a relationship with me? Right? You see what I'm saying? And the reason why you guys chase women who give you resistance, you say, well, when's the next time I'm going to get this far with a woman?
Right. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm this close to getting the pussy. When is the next time I'm going to get this close?
Right. It's all scarce.
I got to try. I got to try to get pushed through that last minute resistance, bro.
Right. Because people who have abundance don't put up with bullshit.
At all.
They like, next, we're good. Next person. You know what I'm saying? Like, and see, this is how women will play in your face, because when they see and know that you're the type of guy who has this scarcity mindset, that's when she could play all those games with you. That's when she could, oh, let's wait. Let's talk more. You know, let's be friends first. All that stupid shit.
Yeah, let's go on more dates. I want to get to know you.
Right.
We need to get to know you. And I also need for you to cash at me.
Right, exactly. And what type of dude is going to put up with that? A nigga with a scarcity mentality. You see what I'm saying? A dude who puts women on a pedestal based on how she looks. That's what, see, guys, you got to understand. The reason why it seems difficult for the average dude to get the baddie is because it's the average dude's fault. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all have collectively made yourselves invisible. Collectively made yourselves fucking just like someone to be used. You understand what I'm saying? It's the craziest shit ever. And then you wonder, damn, why? And the pickup artists are the worst. Because those are the niggas that'll chase them down like crazy. Locario, Miles, you can't, these hot girls play by different rules, bro. You got to take them out to dinner, bro. You got to pass her shit test, man. You got to speak to her for 2 hours. And then y'all wonder why these chicks act this way in your face.
These hot girls play by a different set of rules, bro.
That's what I'm saying. These dudes don't even, they don't even realize that they are the ones who created the bullshit that they're so annoyed by. I'm telling you. Like, you put up with it. That's what happens.
Yo, these hot girls play by a different set of rules, Lucario. We got to switch it up. We got to do something different every time, bro. These chicks are too hot.
And it's like dudes wonder why they have a hard time fucking with chicks, man. It's like, girl, they don't even realize it. I'm like, that's a shame. And then they say, oh, it's because you and Miles only fuck with the 3s and 4s. That's why, because you can't just get a hot chick's not just gonna go for that, Miles. She's not gonna go for that, Lucario. What are you talking? You see what I'm saying? This is what these niggas think. You see what I'm saying? And it's because they've already placed themselves in the position lower than the woman.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy. Because even the thing, when you think about it, the whole idea of a pickup artist is ridiculous. Because you're basically saying, I've created this whole scenario for this bitch. You understand? Like, what do we, like, art. There's an art to picking up the queen mother. Like, get the fuck about it. You know how you pick up a chick? Yo, you, come here. Let me talk to you for a second. Take my number. Call me tonight. That's it. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about?
This.
But bro, you didn't demonstrate high value and then neg her and then, come on, fam, stop. This is what I'm saying. But again, dudes don't realize that they be putting women on a pedestal, doing all that extra shit. Shit is crazy, man. I'm telling you, shit is crazy. But guys, call in. We got maybe like 5-10 minutes left, and we're gonna wrap it up. If you have a question, put a cube in the chat, and we'll get to your question. It says, when she's choosing with her eyes or approaching you to small talk, how soon do you give her a task to test it? Well, this is the thing. As soon as you're talking to a woman, Or what I'm saying is if a woman approaches you, which is most likely going to happen to none of you, but let's say she does, or if a woman's giving you those choosing signals, no matter what, you still have to immediately tell her what to do and make sure you're leading the conversation. That is it. Like you're supposed to. So this is what I'm saying, where a lot of guys worry about choosing signals or they're focused on women approaching them. All that is irrelevant until you actually see if the woman's following your lead. The thing, let me tell you guys something. So there's times where I went out, right? Or I've even met women randomly at spots or whatever. And the funny part is that sometimes you run into women and they have this whole agenda for you in their minds.
Right.
Like you're talking to them, you're thinking, I'd smash. And she's thinking, oh, yeah, this will be like a perfect boyfriend. He's going to be my next husband. We're going to, I would love to, I hope he courts me. And it's like, I have no, like, it's always funny to me because I'm like, I have no fucking plans to do anything with you, but give you dick. Like, I don't know what you was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what you was thinking, but this going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not going anywhere. Shout out to Casey said, guys are making this too difficult. Taking a woman to take out her phone and put your number in. It's an instruction. Exactly. Like I'm telling you, the pickup artists, they trying to make this shit like this fucking science experiment. It's like, bruh, just talk to the chick and fucking tell her to put the number in the phone and y'all hang out whenever. Like what are we talking about?
That's it.
Like, cause think about this, right? When you meet a woman for the first time, you have no idea who this woman is.
At all.
You have no idea like she could be the worst chick on earth. You understand what I'm saying? She could be super negative. She could be the type of chick she could be a thief. You don't know what the fuck is going on with this chick.
Thanks.
You see what I'm saying? And so the issue is that to put so much energy and thought and effort and try to carefully curate some pickup line, it's like, why? like this chick might be a loser. So I'm supposed to put all that effort into talking to some stranger? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, just get to the point. Like, look, this is what I want to do. Here's my number. Let's make it happen.
Bro, she's hot though, bro.
Exactly. If she never called the number, it doesn't make a difference if you had a 10-second conversation or a 5-minute conversation. Say what needs to be said and dip. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like niggas be talking forever, trying to do all this slick shit. And it's like, and then you never hear from the chick again. Or I remember, I always tell the story about my friend who he met this chick at the park, like a random chick he met at the park. They started talking. He talked to this chick for like an hour. And then when he was about to leave, he said, hey, we should like hang out again sometime. And then she's like, oh, I got a boyfriend. So this nigga talked to this chick for an hour and she got a... I'm like, this motherfucker's stupid.
Yo, that reminds me of that. You know that it'd be a skit like on Instagram or whatever where the guy's like, he see the girl carrying some shit.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, hey, let me help you carry that thing. And she's like, oh my God, yeah, because I'm about to go back to my boyfriend. He's like, you got a boyfriend? Fuck you, bitch. Like she had a dog and she had like groceries and he took the dog. And she was like, oh my God, thank you, because my boyfriend, and he fucking kicked the dog. Like that's why you can't, guys, honestly, man, play the numbers game, make it real super simple. Just roll up a chick, yo, put my number in your phone, text me right now.
Right.
Excuse me? If she says like, excuse me, be like, never mind, forget it, and keep walking. That's one. You got 24 more to go. That's it.
Like, why y'all be trying to overcomplicate the shit, man? Now again, if you have a tight mouthpiece and all that, and you good at talking, that's great. That's always good, because what happens is that makes for a more interesting interaction and it could be fun and all that other stuff. But the problem is that when you guys put so much pressure on the situation, what you're essentially doing is putting the woman on a pedestal, because at that point you're trying to get her. You're like, I need to do something to get her. You understand? And the thing is that once you start having that sort of mindset and dealing with women in that way, right? Then what happens is that you consistently deal with women in that way where you end up chasing or you're trying to impress her. And or what happens is that the woman is going to automatically see you as someone she's better than.
Yeah.
You know what the funny part is? So what I noticed too, and this is what happens a lot of times, where is that when it comes to sex, right? A lot of times what happens is that women, the way that they talk to most guys, or how women in general will talk to guys, in the sense of, we know you want to fuck us, but we don't really want to fuck you, but we might fuck you if you do what we say. You understand what they got that energy like, well, it's up to me. And yeah, because like there's times where I've been out with like with chicks or whatever, and we be flirting and all this other stuff. And then so the flirting is to create the sexual tension, but then sometimes the chick will assume that because I'm flirting with her, that means that I'm pressed for the pussy.
Right.
Like, so it's kind of like, that's the tricky part, because now you're like, damn, this chick think like she doing me a favor right now, trying to, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, no. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, I remember one time I was with this chick, and then we was somewhere at this bar, whatever. I met her at some event, whatever. We talking, whatever. And I said, yo, I was like, we talking, flirting heavy, everything. I said, yo, we should go back to my place, right after this. And then she's like, I'll think about it. And I was like, yo, think about it.
You do that. I'm gone. I'll be over here.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, stop with the bullshit. You know what I mean? Shout out to Gaze. He said the whole hour she knew he was into her, but she extracted his attention as long as she could before he made it clear what his intentions were. Exactly. But yeah, that's the thing where chicks be on that shit where it's kind of like, they'll sometimes make it seem like, or have this energy like they're doing you a favor sexually, which is why they'll say, oh, let's wait for sex. Why? So if you're saying let's wait for sex, then essentially what you're saying is, you want it, and I'll decide when it happens. You see what I'm saying? So you're already in a fucked up situation from that point. That's why you should never be on some way. If a chick says let's wait for sex, you say, how about we don't, and we just don't speak to each other again. You have a good day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, what are we talking about?
How about we don't, and we say that we did?
Exactly right. Yo, if I'm ever in a situation where a chick says, hey, let's wait, I'm like, yeah, we're done. Like, we are done. Like, we're actually done forever. This is over. This is over.
Wait.
This is like this is over. You understand what I'm saying? It said, I saw you covered the 6'8" and India interaction. My question, why do you think he chose to release that interaction to the public? If his crew was recording, you think he wanted to stir? Well, it was live. That's what happened. It was a live stream. So he had no choice. It just happened. You see what I'm saying? And that goes to show you a lot of these guys who do those videos do it where it's not live, that gets pre-recorded. You see what I'm saying? And then they pick and choose and they edit it a certain way and all that other stuff. So that's what I'm saying, where, because truthfully, I think myself and Miles was the only people who's ever walked out live talking to women ever. Yeah. Like I've never seen nobody do that ever in that capacity. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was always freaking pre-recorded videos that they just edited up.
So are there a bunch of guys in his chat telling him that he's bad with women?
Who, the King 6'8"?
Yeah.
No, what happened was, when that happened, everyone, there was people like, oh, they were like surprised that a woman didn't want to talk to him because they're so conditioned to think that every chick wants to talk to him because they're idiots. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying, where the internet has failed a lot of y'all niggas. I swear. It's like, yo, the internet, it's like, it just influences the weak minds heavy. It's sad. You got to be careful out here. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be careful out here in these streets, man. But yeah, we about to wrap this shit up, man. Anything else you want to say, Miles, before we?
Oh yeah, so make sure you check us out on the Manhood is a Skill Set show tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time. You going live at 5?
Yeah, live at 5. So make sure you guys tune in for that. You know what I'm saying?
Sunday, we got Real Game No Theory. Shout out to Steve the Dean, 1950K Zag, Lucario, and myself. We'll be out there 12 noon Eastern time. Make sure you check us out on Sunday. That's basically church for the rest of us. You feel me? So make sure y'all come through because the shows be hilarious. The calls be crazy. So make sure y'all come through.
Exactly. All right, people. So that's pretty much it, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. You feel me? And we will holler at y'all later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out.
The dating game sucks for you, doesn't it? I know. And the reason why it sucks is because there's certain things that you don't know about women and dating. And this is why you should get my new audio program, What Men Wish They Knew About Women. In this program, I'm going to be teaching you one big mistake you're making on the first date that puts you directly into the friend zone. I'm going to talk about texting mistakes you're making to turn women off. And I'm also going to teach you how to be the sexually attractive guy that women want to hook up with and or be in a long-term relationship with, and much more. Now, in this program, I have my lady, April MC, and she's going to be telling you the truth from a woman's perspective about what makes a woman attracted to you. All right, so make sure that you go to shoplocario.com right now to get your copy of this audio program, and it's on sale from now up until March 15th. Okay, so make sure you go to shoplocario.com and get your copy today. And that's pretty much it, and I'm out of here.